In 1997, Red Bull energy drink debuted in the United States and now is part of a $3.4 billion industry. On average, the world consumes 120,000 tons of caffeine per year, which is approximately one caffeinated beverage every day for all 5 billion of the world's inhabitants. With the increasing popularity of Red Bull and Monster, doctors are showing heavy concerns about the effects of caffeine on the body. College campuses are optimal locations to promote energy drinks. Joe Malkowicz, a senior at Boston University, promotes energy drinks on his campus and has seen a rise in their popularity. I've been getting 25 cases a month, and I basically distribute the Monster around to try to promote the name, and I get paid for doing it. So I like Monster and I like distributing it, so it's not a bad side job for me. I don't say I drink Monsters every single day, but when I get into like a habit of drinking, I can sometimes drink up to 6 or 7 a day, individual cans like as I have here. 6 Monsters are equivalent to approximately 9 cups of coffee. Some side effects of caffeine include drowsiness, anxiety, and insomnia. We spoke with the education coordinator at the Massachusetts Regional Poison Control Center about the effects of large doses of caffeine, which can be dangerous.
When you have more serious caffeine poisonings, you could have a seizure, electrolyte imbalances, and it starts to get pretty severe from there.
I don't think it's going to be a problem. The center fields calls 24 hours a day, 7 days a week to answer questions concerning substance intake.
Well, since 2006, we've had over 300 calls. We've had about 328 specifically related to caffeine.
Toxicologist Seth Schoenwald is an emergency medicine doctor in East Boston.
They have mints, they have gum, they have everything that has caffeine in it. What do you think about this new phenomenon?
Well, I just think that it's, I think first of all we have to put it in perspective. I think I read somewhere that like 98% of Americans, at some points in their average day will have some exposure to caffeine.
In recent years, combining caffeine with alcohol has become popular with young professionals and college students. Bartenders have seen a growing number of clientele requesting these cocktails.
There is definitely like a certain clientele that will drink a vodka Red Bull, and somebody who like wants to like sit for a quiet drink isn't going to drink one even if they like the taste. Even though like if they did drink one, it probably wouldn't give them wings.
Pauline Halbert, a bar manager, says Red Bull has become a staple at her bar.
We order a lot of it a week. Certain nights would drink it more so, but on a regular basis, every night we do sell a lot of it.
Drinking alcohol comes with many dangerous side effects.
People can be lethargic, they can have a lot of GI effects, nausea, vomiting. In certain cases, people can be very irritable, they can be aggressive, agitated. Other people become sedated.
Sarah Hunt is a senior project manager at Boston University's School of Public Health. She has been involved in a 2-year study tracking cognitive behavior of undergraduate students after consuming alcohol and caffeine separately and together.
They want to be able to drink more and feel less intoxicated, because that's one effect of caffeinated alcoholic beverages, is you can drink a lot more and feel less intoxicated because of the two, they're basically antagonists, the caffeine and the alcohol.
I do drink them together. I don't wake up and say, let me get a Monster and some Smirnoff, but I definitely do have them together.
Dr. Schoenwald says that in studies like Sarah Hunt's, the results are contingent upon an individual's tolerance.
As a physician, we certainly see the effects of tolerance all the time, and people feel the effects of tolerance all the time. They know that, it's going to take 2 cups instead of 1 cup to sort of get that edge that they're seeking. People sort of gauge their behaviors on their tolerance, and if they go too high and they become sort of overdosed inadvertently, they know not to go to that area. So it's sort of variable depending on the person.
I did drink a lot of Monster. It's just what it comes down to. But I don't notice any effects on me. And I don't know what the specialist said about being immune, but for the most part, I don't see it causing me to become tired. While I know other people it does affect a little bit differently than me, but to me, it doesn't affect me at all.
Everyone's different. What might cause caffeine poisoning in one person, someone else might not be as sensitive to caffeine and not have the same issues, even if they were the same weight or the same size.
The common misconception of energy drinks as an instant fix for inebriation and drowsiness is only perpetuated by advertisers.
Well, don't expect Red Bull to grow wings on your back and actually make you fly. It helps to temporarily restore mental alertness or wakefulness when experiencing fatigue or drowsiness. Just so you know.
Caffeine in no way reverses the effects of other agents. It's just another drug that's added to the mix. It might give a person who's intoxicated a false sense of security. They might believe, gee, if I drink some caffeine, I can really drive that car now. I'm no longer sedated.
The consumption or the amount of caffeine that people drink will decrease anytime soon. I think it'll probably stay the same. I think it's something that's pretty fixed in our society.
Approximately 20,000 deaths a year are attributed to the abuse of alcohol. Although there is little research done about how caffeine has affected these numbers, combining these two can ultimately be dangerous.